Jackson.
Yeah, now we're going. Welcome to the show, everybody. Look at that. Welcome to Wake and Bake. Little skibbity paps on the late start there.
Skibbity paps.
How's everyone doing this morning? We are we're working on some new stuff here. Working on a new setup.
What camera shorts is that one? Does the whole room?
Yeah,
That's what she said.
it does the whole room. Takes everybody.
No, it gets us in a little bit
Happy
more.
Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
I'm just gonna have to do the side.
Happy 9/11. I guess not happy.
Well, yeah, not happy.
But you know what I'm saying, like
lest we forget.
like
Oh shit!
like yeah, you don't say happy
is.
9/11. You say
Unless you're Stewie Griffin.
You say ugh.
Unless you're Stewie Griffin. Stewie Griffin's favorite holiday is 9/11.
Why?
That's what he said on Family.
I can't believe that.
You've never heard that skit?
Yeah, no,
where they're on a Family Feud or Jeopardy or something like that.
No.
And Lois is holding Stewie, but obviously no one can hear Stewie. And all the questions they're asking Lois, he's also answering. And then it gets to like the last one. They go something, or it's like something you sit in. She says, "My chair." He goes, "My own feces." and then he says, and she goes, "Favorite so what's something you like to do?" And she's like, "Go to church." He says, "Black guys." and then it's favorite holiday.
God.
He says Christmas, or she says Christmas. He immediately is like 9/11, and I just was like, yeah. So shout out Stewie Griffin.
Shout out to Stewie Griffin for being our fancy little morning show. Real quick before we get into the sponsors, how did MM3 make the PWI 500 and Tommy get the shaft? That's an injustice. No offense to MM3 though. We both got the shaft.
What happened?
All three.
You didn't. I thought Tommy didn't put in his paper. Didn't hand in his paper.
I handed. Hold on. That doesn't matter.
I refuse.
That doesn't matter. I
the
handed in my
papers.
papers.
The last 2 years, I didn't send shit in. This year, I didn't send shit in. It's a bunch of dudes who created a platform for wrestling.
It's nice if
the answer to the question. The question is because, well, if you're going to recognize, then you should recognize if you do it, not guys sending things in. Hey, vote
well, it's
for
also
me,
like
right?
I mean, if you go and look on Twitter, most people were sitting and saying, like, if you look at the list, they were like, "Who the fuck are 90% of these dudes?"
So,
in the
like,
top
yo,
200?
the thing
Like,
about
I mean,
PWI,
honesty,
the thing about PWI is as like everything else, it's a very subjective list. If you are on the list this year, that is wonderful. Congratulations. It's a great advertising tool. If you're not on it this year, it doesn't matter. No. I've been doing this 19 years, brother. Ain't made the list fucking once. And I'm doing just fine.
Oh, it was Donnie's fault.
But like...
He said he sent in the last 2 years.
Well, you came in at 501.
I'm Mr. 501.
Mr. 501. You gotta make the
501.
Gotta make the 501 joke this year.
Anyway, who wants to be on a list? It was a bad thing when you were on Jericho's list.
There you go.
Boom.
Didn't you say that? You were making a point not to be
I almost made a real inappropriate joke.
In all honesty, like, it's cool to be on the list, and it's very sweet. And like,
I do want to be on
it. For any wrestler to sit and say that they don't care if they're on the
I'll
list
be
or
honest.
not.
I'd like to see who I don't know. But
yeah.
To your point, I go look through that at whatever.
Well, trust me,
just to see.
There's about 300 names on that list. You won't fucking know.
I understand that. I already went through some of them.
I already went through some of them.
Dude, I woke up. I just looked through the list or whatever, and I was just like, "That's fun." Went on with my day, and then I started seeing like all the people online who are like, "What the fuck is this list?
Like,
what is this list?" And I was
like for me, my thing is for me from when I was born, in the era of wrestling, like I would like to be on the list as a check item, but it doesn't make or break my soul.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like as an old timer, you know, like you get your PWI and you get I like to, you know, your results in PWI was a big deal.
Dude, they forgot
cool.
fucking 390. They forgot a whole ass number. So you want to take you want the no? I don't give a shit.
No. Charlie was hiding in the bushes. It was you.
You want Sean? But like, how are you? You're that PWI. You got editors. You gotta have at least
These guys all looked at that. A number and going,
Tommy, maybe that's where you're wrong. Maybe they don't. Maybe they're smoking beers to whatever you're talking about.
Dude, I remember 2 years ago.
Oh,
their list
man.
was so bad they almost had to redo it.
Do you know where
people were that mad about it?
But do you guys know where you can be fairly ranked and you can be treated well?
But
and
do you know
can
where
be
you
treated
are ranked very highly on top of the list?
The Darren McCarty brand. That's
There you
right,
go.
the Darren McCarty brand.
Aren't I the last one on the shirt?
No, well, because you got a whole zesty, you got a whole moniker.
Zesty, so you're number 5.
You complain about everything. I'll turn
You
this
made number 5 on
podcast
the
around.
I agree with Red Mark.
What?
I agree with Red Mark.
But we are powered by the Darren McCarty brand, which is in turn powered by Lega Sea Cannabis. We got a bag of Lega Sea Cannabis right there. We got that pre-roll. Look at that. That's my favorite.
I went and I found what's working.
Cherry Rush. That's right, Lega Sea Cannabis.
That might cheer the fellas up.
Dude, just some tasty,
I can't
tasty
control
stuff.
PW Insider or I can't control the Illustrated.
They can't
list,
control
but I
themselves.
can control the Darren McCarty brand list.
Absolutely.
The legacy list. And you know what? Congratulations, boys. Malcolm's not here. Randy's not here.
You just made the
Yeah,
list.
big ups to Malcolm though for moving up.
No,
yeah,
That's
big up.
deserved.
And you know what else? When our friend makes the PWI list, we can enjoy with an athletic brewing company. That's right. We can crack open a fresh brew. All the brew without the buzz. 20% off if you go below. We've even got their commercial on here now. Do you know that?
Right.
Do you want to see the commercial? Since we're doing it, it's a 30-second little commercial spot. We've got the athletic.
Have you ever
brew.
found yourself in a situation like Emma here? You're out for lunch with your work crew, they're all drinking, but
Emma, you sure you don't want to brew?
you've got a big meeting to prep for. But then your friend offers you an athletic, a non-alcoholic beer. You don't really even want to try it, but you give it a shot. You take a sip and think,
Oh, wow. That's actually really good.
so you have one back at the office
Cheers
too.
to us being ready for tomorrow. Oh, yes.
And you're ready to crush your meeting. Give Athletic Brewing a shot. Award-winning, non-alcoholic beer that's fit for all times.
All right. Tape a phone to his forehead while we smoke all that mint cannabis. That's right, mint cannabis. 6 locations around the state. Get yourself into a mint cannabis. Get yourself
Can I
right.
do a small promo on a promo?
Promo on a
Tomorrow
promo.
night, IWR, Schwartzy and I will
Yes.
be down there. Mint Cannabis will be in attendance.
Yay.
So come on down. If you're coming to Monroe, make sure you stop by and say hi to the lovely ladies from Mint Cannabis.
Mint Cannabis is located in Monroe, so they're going to give you some
if you're on your
stuff.
way before you go to the show, you want to stop there.
Or if you're in the area,
Or if you're in the
what we
area,
do is we give away some coupons there, and we get some stuff. You can get a little discount skis
come
on
see.
your
we got
goodness.
some discounts skis for the people skis tomorrow.
Ooh, little
I see
people
it.
skis. I love the people skis. And then also, you're high on your wonderful marijuana product. You are relaxed on your non-alcoholic brew. So what do? You need some wonderful reading material. So we head on over to messbucketcomics.com.
Oh, absolutely. Graphic novels, wrestling novels, the Darren McCarty graphic novel. We got a comic book. We got Donnybrook.
Doesn't
we
he have
got
some jerseys
wrestling
over there?
jerseys
Oh my goodness.
all over.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Shout out Dean Ambrose.
Shout out Dean Ambrose, who's also John Moxley, who also has a jersey.
He's not
Oh, yes, he does.
I think they're both the same
Jersey
person.
off.
I'm starting to come up with some stuff here, but I'm not willing to present the evidence yet. But what I am willing to present is that we have some wonderful merchandise ourselves going on. You can head over and support the Wake and Bake merchandise brand with the Skibbity Paps over there. Check it out. We've got some slides. We've got a shirt. We've got a hoodie. We've even got some of them fancy mugs. You can also get some of this Darren McCarty brand stuff over there. Check that out. We got the Darren McCarty brand shirt. With all the crew there. And then we've also got all of our other stuff. Tommy Vendetta, he's got the TOB 313 shirts. I got the Pure Schwartzy shirts, the Pillar shirts. You can even get some of that MM3 stuff. He's been, the Chloroform Cutie long sleeves been going hort.
I got my deathmatch shirt long sleeves up there too. If you guys are feeling froggy and want to jump.
Yeah, like 3 people found out about that last night. They were
Right.
they were on the site. Those things are going. Skibbity Paps.
Mike Santana was like 150. Yeah, I mean, come on, let's talk about it.
Remember, if
also
you-
Darren Lewis. I really am not discouraged. If anything, they fucked up because I woke myself up. I woke
You
myself
fucked up. You fucked up. You
Dude,
fucked up.
Listen to this though.
No, we're
I
chanting
woke
at you.
myself up at 6 a.m. this morning to go for a run and then go to the gym.
Good man.
Then I came home, made my breakfast,
Yeah.
took a shower, got in the car, and headed off to here.
What's the problem?
The last
You
time,
fucked up.
the last
Thank
time,
you,
Wait,
Peter.
what's the
the last time that I woke up
You know
before
who wins the most out of
anything
this? Me.
and had to do something, like I don't like going to the gym and stuff before anything.
Oh,
Like if I do it, it's like
is
on
that
my way
the?
home from
Is that
work.
the? Is that the? Are you wasting my cherry rush?
Just slow burn.
Hi, I just wanted to come here and talk on this microphone real quick. My name is Tommy Vendetta, and I wanted to talk this weed out.
Good morning.
Good morning, sweetheart. You know what we used to call that? We used to call it corping the the joint, because Corp Robinson would sit there and tell a whole ass
How do
story.
you feel? How do you feel?
He's so mad. He's salty. He's zesty but salty.
Well, I know I'll see one of the PWI guys on Saturday at GCW.
Oh. Are we good to talk about that?
Huh?
Are we good to talk
Yeah,
about
they announced it.
Yeah, I didn't get
Malcolm and I are about to win GCW gold.
Oh, hold on. Let's get that
So I'll be seeing you guys on Saturday.
let's see here. Let's get that graphic for later in the show. We've got Game Changer, huh? You got a shot at the tag titles?
Those 313 shirts are nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, Mike Santana being at like not inside the top 50 is absolutely fucking ridiculous, dude. It's fucking ridiculous.
Oh,
There's some names in there you just don't recognize. Honestly, I thought some of them were like fake people. I was like, there's two names that are like apart by like 2 spots, and they're like 1 letter different. And I was like, there's no way. There's no way that's a thing. Like, come on.
well, we'll get it later. Morning, Steven. Good morning, Darren. Good morning, Ren. Donald Holland. Anthony in the chat. What else we got here? Randy West, good to see you. Phil, always a pleasure. Mama Bailey, Donald Holland, Thomas Held, good to see you from No Man's Land Wrestling. Rebecca in the chat, Mama and Papa, good to see you, Dan and Jan. Man, we are rocking this morning. We are rocking this morning.
Rocking and rolling, dude.
Remember,
Also,
if you want,
shout out my other father for stealing J.K. Dobbins on the waiver wire. Hope you don't catch any fucking fish today, fucker.
Oh man! Remember, if you guys enjoying the show, if you guys like what you're seeing, you can always share the show. You can always follow the show, smash the like button, all that good stuff. You know, this child is not cheap. So, you know, if you also want to help us out monetarily, you can throw us some stars. You can sponsor the show. There's many ways we can do this. By sharing the show, though, by the way, that helps us monetarily as well. There's tons of free ways to help us out.
There it is.
You know, we come out here as a community every morning. There's like...
Also,
Good shit.
Also...
words of wisdom. I got some words of wisdom today,
You want
Darren,
them?
and I'm sure you could probably piggyback with
I
it.
will be. Let's do it.
So today is
Hold on.
9/11.
Hold on.
Roll into it. Give
And
me
it's only apropos.
Huck to a spit on the thing first.
Yeah.
You guys want to get into that?
Huck to a spit on that
I can
thing
do that.
first.
Spit on that thing. Spit on that thing. All right, where's the wisdom for the
Two
day?
A's.
Being 9/11, and with everything
Such a very
going
drastic
on, I
turn.
think that,
Segue.
we should hear from somebody who's
I'm not laughing about 9/11. I'm just
Somebody
laughing.
who's had a tough time. Somebody who has something to say on this day, and that would be young Thomas Oliver. But I want you to lead off.
Oh my god.
He spit on that thing.
I will say it's a wave of emotion. I feel like for people who had watched the debate last night,
Oh,
and
too
then
much.
today being 9/11. And this genuinely is not meant as a joke, but it's going to kind of come off as a joke. It's kind of like a shitty way to roll into 9/11. But here we are, and 2001's a long time ago, but all three of us were alive when it happened. I was young, but I remember it like.
Let me see your mic.
I remember it like extremely vividly because like we got called home from school. My mom, I remember like sitting in the kitchen watching my mom like standing in front of the TV like white as a ghost.
Sure.
And then my dad is a firefighter in Michigan. So when it happened, he comes flying through the door, and it's like a mixture of like anger and like pain that you can like see and hear. And then like and then afterwards, like my dad and I, every year when he was still living in Michigan, we would watch this documentary. If you have a chance to watch it today, you should. It's probably on somewhere. These two French brothers were in New York. They were doing a documentary prior to 9/11 about a probie firefighter starting as a probie and working his way all the way to being like non-probational. And it's really cool. Well, not cool, but it's compelling and stuff like that. But as long as far ago as 2001 was, I do want people to try and remember, not necessarily September 11th, because we all remember that, but try and remember September 12th, 2001.
Fair enough.
Because I don't know if you guys remember it, but like you waved to your neighbor a little longer. You know, you stopped next door to check on the old lady. Like you weren't cussing people out in traffic. You know, like you held your family just a little closer that day. You gave your friend, you like called your friends, told them you loved them. You know, things like that. And I think, especially given what happened with the debate yesterday and how much division there is in the country and all that type of stuff, I think it needs to get to a point where we love each other again. Honestly.
100%.
And I get it. There's going to be division with people being like crazy and all that stuff, but like
it's human nature.
But like, man,
unfortunately,
like on my way over today, I even caught myself like somebody was just driving slow, and I was about to get mad, and then I was just like, why? Like they're probably older, and then I rolled past them, they're older, and I was just like, fuck you, like talking to myself, and then I just drove off.
Right.
Like, because there's no reason to like, everybody's doing their own thing, they're all living their own life, most people aren't trying to piss you off. And like, I think we just need to get back to what September 12th was like, where everybody just, you know, hold your friends closer, hold your family closer, you know, if you disagree with something, move on from it. You know, like if you can't agree to disagree, don't talk about it. Like there's plenty of topics that like I can't talk about with certain family members because like we won't agree to disagree. It'll be like a stubborn, my side's right, my side's right. Just don't talk about it. Like in certain aspects, certain people do have to, like when you talk about like politicians have to like disagree and things like that. But like every day I see arguing and bullshit. Yeah, my bad. I see arguing and bullshit about just stupid stuff. People are arguing about trivial shit. Like you got like after football games, people are like, that guy sucks. Well, that guy's in the NFL. He clearly
he's doing something.
Like he had a bad game. Like,
you know,
your bad day.
That sentiment in wrestling. That sentiment in wrestling. Like if that was your spot, that you would be in that spot. So stop complaining that somebody has something that's yours. Because you would be there. Mm-hmm. Maybe you haven't taken the steps. Maybe the universe says you're not ready. But it's not yours. Stop worrying about what other people have. Stop worrying about other people's lane. You know, to piggyback off what you're saying.
I think a couple things, which is perfect for today. So today's 9/11, 2024. Where's the wisdom of the day? How about let's all lead with more compassion for each other. Try to have a little bit more compassion, because what it leads back to, Tommy, is exactly what it feels like. Why do we have to have another tragedy, another immense tragedy, or something horrific like 9/11 to happen for us to come together? Yeah. Why don't we realize we can all look around and say how fucked certain things are from if you're talking from the top even to what we're talking about. 100%. We're just talking about the PW I-500, right? Which is in our world, which is you're gonna agree to disagree, and that's all we're gonna say and say, okay, that's fine. It's gonna force us to look at ourselves like a little bit stronger, a little bit. What can I do? What is my part? But to the fact is to have more compassion. The fact that you led that way, with that is, I think that is absolutely such a great word to like. Pretend it's 9/12. Pretend everybody's coming together, whether it's the president throwing the pitch out in New York. Everybody was America. Everybody was America.
It's one of the greatest things.
That's what we need.
I think compassion is a word, but I think it's a stronger word, and I've been using it a lot. Just tell me what you think. This is just one man's opinion. I think the word empathy.
Well, here's the thing,
not enough of that.
You're absolutely correct for those people that can be in an empathetic state, but we're not in a world. They don't. Let's get them to compassion first, and then empathy. Why is that? Because empathy means that you put yourself in somebody else's shoes and actually absorb what they are trying to feel, to have that perspective. I don't think we're there yet. That's putting the cart before the horse.
Yeah.
But that's where we have to get there. To the people that are advanced, and a lot of people that are part of the Wake and Bake community and watching this, that have compassion for others, which we do, you can feel free. Use empathy, like Swartzy said. That's the advanced class. But everybody, I would just like to say compassion. I remember you mentioned that. Exactly. This is. Remember when I was younger, and I'm older than you guys, but it was always your parents, your uncles, your grandparents were like, "Oh yeah, we were in school when the moon landing, or whatever this was, and things landing. Stopped, and the moon landing." I know I used that one. But I remember like 9/11 for our generation too. I know exactly where I was, and it tells me every year because we were at training camp, the hardest training camp test in Traverse City. I'll tell you the story. It's called the Wingate. It goes with your body weight and whatever on a exercise bike, and they drop weight, and you got to sprint for 30 seconds, and it's your max output, and it does tests, right? It's the hardest 30-second full out sprint. So when you're done, you're like gassed. I just got done mine, and I was sitting here with my hands on my knees, catching my breath, and there's a TV above me. And I looked, and the one building was already on fire. Like something had gone on, and I looked up, and the second plane went in. Yeah. Like immediately looking like something bad, like, oh, navigational by the airplane or whatever, something bad had happened. Didn't think it was. Boom. Then when that second one you saw it hit, you immediately knew that it was tragedy. Yeah. Right? Because the sirens went off in the arena. Everybody it was an automatic like sort of evacuation. They were evacuating us back to Grand Traverse Resort. Here's the thing. Traverse City was one of the airports where everybody pulled all the planes out of the sky. Yeah. So from
they were a stop point.
Yeah. So from the training camp arena to the resort, I'm gonna say it's 5 miles, 7 miles, or whatever. From that drive in the minute we watched plane ass to ass to ass. All it looked like there was emergency. We counted 50, and there had to be more planes coming out of the sky, ass to tail. They showed a photo of Traverse City Airport. That plane, you couldn't see grass, you couldn't see. It was all planes. There had to be hundreds of planes.
That's wild.
Just to watch them all come out of the sky, ass to tail, like this, from everywhere, lining up. You could see them you could see them coming in and lining up.
Where were you guys at? Where was
unbelievable. At? So
what without triggering anything traumatic or anything like that, what does 9/11, a day like today mean to a lot of you? Where were you guys at? Give us your thoughts on 9/11 because
Mama Bailey says her sister lived in
New York.
Yeah, I can't even the footage from people who lived in New York.
Logan was living in New York at the time.
Absolutely insane. Like there's like one of the more famous videos is like the college students who like didn't go to school that day, and they were like waking up and drinking beers and like being college students, and then like one of them just Bloody Mary scream, and then the camera pans over and they're like not far from where the buildings were, and it's like, fuck, dude. Like I remember my mom pulling up to the school, picking my sister and I up. Like she looked scared as hell, like rattled. And my mom's a rock. Like she's a rock. And then my dad looking pale as a ghost.
Maureen, if you showed a little bit more emotion, it might have worked.
What do we got here?
That's the first time I ever saw my dad cry, though. I watched it. He put his arm on the mantle above the fireplace. Our TV was in the corner. He took his glasses off, and I watched like tears go down.
That's got to be
Ren Mark. Was
you can probably he's probably one of those experiences like you have where it's
middle
like
school
you
and
his brothers or whatever, but you're not in the fight or whatever.
Sean
you know what I mean? You could probably.
He was on the phone with his chief.
Logan was taken out of school.
They were
teacher
going to be calling in firefighters from everywhere to like come in and help with the search and rescue and things like that. And he was like going to end up being one of the people to go, and then they ended up not sending anyone.
Damn, just walked with the customer, and it was on like TV. Jeez, look at all these experiences everyone's sharing with us right now. This is incredible. Yeah, it's a crazy day for everybody. Everybody was somewhere different. It all hit us the same.
Dude, and also just like it's not funny, but it is like really funny. Fuck them for doing the debate on 9/10. Like, way to just get us real depressed right as we roll into a depressing day. Like,
I got video games to play. I don't know about what you're
How's that going?
How's the video games are going great. I don't know what you're talking about, depression. I am single-handedly freeing an entire nation.
Well, not single-handedly. You have a team of
a great leader.
This guy
is required.
This guy. You're not even the leader of the revolution.
I'm not even there yet. How are you telling me the answers to this?
You're not even the leader. You said you're a leader.
I think I'm the leader right now.
No, you're joining the resistance. That's literally the start of the game. Is you join the resistance.
No, I'm not in charge. This guy. Hey, it's a free for all.
He's worried about being in charge when there's a resistance to be fought. My God. My God. In other news, I recruited 10 5-star recruits.
Hold on, yesterday. I took out 5 outposts yesterday. 5 outposts.
5?
10.
Which one?
How many people? How many 10 what? 10 people?
No, because see, I gave 10 scholarships to these guys, which means that's
so
10,
singular.
That's 10.
Because these outposts,
Hold on.
had
You're not
at least 5 to 10.
You're not letting me finish. So that's 10 scholarships to 10 individuals. That affects 10 full families. That affects 10 full bank accounts.
Do you get to do NIL and shit?
NIL, got to keep their grades up.
Dude, you 100%. That's
they got to keep their grades up.
Like
they got to do a whole bunch of stuff to keep their scholarships in play.
Grades up.
Yeah,
dude. They're a college athlete. Let alone they're a college football.
Who do you base your program?
They got somebody who's
Tommy. Who do you base your program after? Who is like like the?
Oh, dude, I do the veer. I do veer option.
No, but is it more like of the Alabama Nick Saban? We're gonna go out and win. Is it the?
No, dude. So
like recruit wide receiver you.
I don't want to. Well, it's O-line you.
O-line you.
O-line you, dude. I started.
So you're more Nebraska.
Oh, dude. And let me tell you, my O-line and my D-line, they're dual trade. So like, if I have like way too many like offensive linemen that are like really solid, and then I don't have like any defensive linemen, I can like swap one of them over, and they only lose like 2 overall or something. So there'll be like an 85 backup as a right tackle, but then there'll be like an 83 starter as a D tackle, as a sophomore redshirt or something. So then I get them for like at least another year.
Anybody poaching your program?
Fucking Ohio State took one.
Yeah.
Last night with cocksuckers, dude.
Really? What's your university?
Michigan.
Oh, you're Michigan, obviously.
Dude.
Do you have a quarterback?
I do. Well, I do. Obviously.
Do you have a question? Did you take care of that?
I didn't use Alex Orgy or Warren in the first year. I put Davis in, the freshman.
Yeah.
Put him in and he did great.
Orgy.
All right, there's your
Let me tell
college
you, what
football.
a great name for a shitty football player.
Sorry.
No, I liked it for a tight end when there was an orgy in the end.
I am, however,
somebody who gets a touchdown.
So I am, however, moving my way through Far Cry 6 pretty fast. So I've already had to download my next game.
Far Cry 7?
It doesn't exist, but
Okay.
I would.
I've got. Have you played the Cult one yet?
That's my favorite one.
Dude.
Which
My
one?
favorite one. So Far Cry 4 is my favorite one. No, Far Cry 4 is that's 5. I'm sorry, 5 is a cult. 5 is a cult. Then they goat you with a sequel.
Yep.
And like
the New Dawn one.
And you play it and you're like,
mid. It should have been an add-on.
They goat you because it's extra content on the good game.
Yeah.
But it's a second game.
Yeah.
And you're just like,
but it's not like as long as the original one is.
and then they put Joseph in there too, just to like give you a little heartstrings, and you're like, that's not fair because like of course I'm gonna enjoy this little part.
Well,
But then you're like, I reflect on it and I didn't appreciate what they did with him in the second game because I'm like,
it ruined the
first game.
Yeah.
And it was so good.
Far Cry 3 is by far and away my all-time favorite Far Cry.
Real, and that's the
where you're with the dude with the mohawk is the bad guy.
So
Raz or whatever.
They allude that this.
You kind of look like.
They allude that
Raz.
six is the prequel to that game. Is that?
Yeah.
That is it.
That's kind of the.
The kid becomes the mohawk.
I want to kind of say.
They don't really confirm it, do they?
I can't really say.
Okay. I mean, I've seen it a bunch of times.
But dude, Far Cry over Call of Duty.
Far Cry over Call of Duty.
All day, every
and
day.
Call of Duty used to be the one.
Call of Duty used to. I'm hoping that the new Black Ops kind of can be something. Because I always liked the Black Ops.
I remember when the first Black Ops came out,
Dude,
and they gave you the original Nuketown.
The
And
first Black Ops was legitimately the greatest Call of Duty.
the best.
World at War.
Modern Warfare.
No,
Your
dude.
first Modern Warfare.
The first Modern Warfare was good, but the second Modern
you had
Warfare.
to be there, dude. You had to be there. And
Playing the second Modern Warfare as a kid, after watching them doing this to Captain Price, and you're like, he's dead! God damn it! And then you're playing the second one, you gotta go into Prisoner 527 or whatever, and you fucking burst in, you round out the courts all slow motion, and then you get taken down, the smoke clears, and it's Captain Price. Dude, the squeal that I squealed.
Yo, they were pretty good.
Squealed?
Like, so here's what I will give Call of Duty is they found a way to take, like, because a lot of gamers, audiences, they're not army people, but they're shooter people. But they found a way to make you really care about these characters at war over and like this is the Fast and the Furious series of war in video games. This is the Toretto family, and like I can follow every last bit of it. Soap.
Did you ever? Oh, dude.
You know about some soap?
When Soap bought it.
I know.
Well, also, okay, let's go to the new Modern Warfare because I won't lie, the new
Haven't
Modern
played
Warfare,
it.
dude, you have to. They fuck.
Wait, what year was it?
All just play Modern Warfare,
When
Modern
did it
Warfare
come out?
2, Modern Warfare 3. They came out. Modern Warfare came out a while ago.
You're
know the
talking to
newest
play
one,
the campaign?
Like last year.
Then I didn't play.
You're talking to play the campaign?
Yeah.
I like the campaign.
Dude, I don't like playing online Call of Duty because like people it's literally their lives, and like I'm just literally trying to
There's a copy of Call of Duty for PlayStation 5 sitting there. We're rocking the fours.
Dude, let me tell you.
We don't have a PlayStation 5 here. We got PlayStation 4.
Dude,
Even
I'll bring
I
the 5 over. We'll do a game tournament.
Oh, you
I
got a
just want to
5?
play it.
I got a 5.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, nice.
I got a 5.
Must-
We'll
you
play
must
Call
be
of
doing
Duty
some
one day.
things right. You
I'm
know?
a dude.
Don't worry about your,
It was
don't
a
worry
gift-
about your
It was a gift
PWI. guys.
last year when I was in the PWI 500.
Sorry, hold on a sec. Hey, Schwartzy, Tommy will be returning the PS5
Until next
until next year. Maybe he gets back on the rankings, but
I've got.
too bad we could.
I can
You could have,
block
Schwartzy. You could have had negotiations as long as I should have caveated.
I'm
as
trying
long
to
as-
negotiate for this thing now that it's freed up. Sorry, buddy.
Yo, but
I need that 5.
But so the new Call of Duties, I won't spoil the latest one because there's some major things that happen in it, and if you haven't played it, I don't want to spoil it. But the first Modern Warfare, where you play as.
Might want to hit that. It's fucking fire.
Yeah.
Hey,
Shout out Michigan Fire, Michigander Fire,
Yeah.
Lemon
shout out
cherry gelato.
Michigan Fire.
But you play as Alex, who's like a CIA guy. But
This
then
is the
he's-
new one, right?
This is the first new Modern Warfare.
And he's a CIA guy?
Yeah, so you play as him, and it's been out for years, so spoiler alert.
Well, that's fine.
Uh,
There you go.
but he joins this
That
rebellion,
is delicious.
trying to fight off like the major terrorist group, and then at the end of the game, they're gonna try and detonate like this major place or whatever that's gonna stop the bad guy from his plans. being
Seems Jack
successful.
Bauer legit.
Yeah, but then the detonator's dead, so someone has to stay behind.
It would have
do
dead
it.
detonator.
Oh, a dead man switch.
Yeah, so someone has to stay behind, and he tells the chick that he's a CIA dude. He's like, my whole life I've been taking orders from people. This is the first thing I believe in. And then he like does it. He goes and does it. And like, dude, when I played that game the first time, full tears, dude. I was like, God damn it, Alex! You fucking heroic bastard!
Alex.
Oh, I'll tell him about you, man. I'll tell him about you.
And you are.
So fucking
On Waking
good, dude.
Big on
But then he
9/11.
doesn't.
Wow, he got his
Dude,
tribute.
And on 9/11, dude. Shout out Alex from the CIA.
Shout out.
Modern Warfare.
You did the damn thing.
You're an American patriot, dude. You're an American patriot.
Thank you on 9/11 for your digital service.
Might pick up the next Black Ops. Yeah, I love the Black Ops franchise of Call of Duty, but Far Cry for me. Donnie said he thought I was a Far Cry Primal guy. I'm gonna be honest with you, Donnie. I downloaded it.
Too much going on for me.
Yeah, I played about 5 minutes, and then when I realized there's no pew pew weapons, you have a bow and arrow. I think is like the max you can get because it's like you're a caveman.
Yeah, you're in dinosaur times.
So like
You fight
yeah,
dinosaurs and
Yeah.
saber-tooth tigers
yeah.
and other.
So I was
Power
like,
Rangers.
That's a grind.
yeah.
If you feel
gotta-
like
I own
really
it,
be
and I
dedicated.
turned it off too.
So you gotta really be like into like the story. I feel like.
see
And I-
that's like
It's like
it's
here's a
easier for you
stick,
to forage
Here's a rock.
Yeah.
Have
forage
fun doing
your
Far
hunt
Cry
in
stuff.
Yeah.
in
You're like-
Red Dead because you have a gun on your side, but there's a purpose to it. This just seems like there's no progress to
It's
get.
like the whole point of the game is like, hey, survive. like it's like there's saber-toothed tigers and shit trying to fucking devour you.
Yeah.
And literally all you have is a stick and a rock.
The object
it's like
of
amped up Far
that
Cry
game
with
is
worse
to
weapons.
get to like die by natural cause, like die by
Essentially, yeah.
natural
You wanna
causes,
die-
or
you
sleep in
wanna
your
die at
cave.
30.
I have
35
survival
from
games though
natural
that I can
causes.
play if I wanted to play them.
But
That's not it. That's supposed to be.
But like
Far Cry.
Days Gone is a really good
Love.
It's a really good survival game.
Played that
Zombie game.
100%.
It's a zombie game that's not like hard as fuck like some zombie
Yeah,
games.
I'd probably like it.
Dude, Last of Us.
Dude, it's
I
like
love
Red Dead.
I love
It's Red
Last
Dead
of-
Zombie.
It is. I love Last
It's
of
awesome.
Us, but
Day Gone?
but
Awesome. You're Daryl Dixon.
yeah,
Daryl Dixon.
You're a
in the
biker.
game.
you're a biker.
It's so
And dude,
good.
they get you in the heartstrings right out the gate. You
Oh
don't,
my
you don't really
God.
spoil anything with the beginning scene.
Dude,
So like you're running
just
from
let
the
him play
zombie
it.
break, right? When's he gonna sit down and play?
I
Days
might.
Gone?
That's
Dude,
what it
I'll bring
sounds
it over.
good.
I'll bring
Really,
it over.
it's
This- do you have it for the 4?
Let me give you the taste of
You
it.
have it for the 4?
Dude, I'll bring the 5 over for like a
5?
stream or something.
All right.
But because I have it downloaded. But so the start of the game is you're a biker. You have a girlfriend. She's hurt though, but your buddy is also hurt. So you get her over to like this evac place, like a helicopter thing, and then you have a choice to make. You can stay with your friend because they can only take 2 people. So you can stay with your friend or you can go with your girlfriend.
Right.
And your friend's hurt, so he ain't gonna last long on his own, right?
Right.
So then you make the fucking.
Why don't you
It's my
send?
brother,
Why don't you
dude?
send your boy with your girlfriend?
Because then you're alone, and that'd be crazy there, and then you wouldn't have a game, dude.
Yeah,
Then you wouldn't have a
then you're
friend.
basically doing the beginning of Walking Dead.
Yeah,
Okay.
but no. So you stay with your friend because bros before hoes. But then your girlfriend's helicopter crashes.
Oh wow.
So it really draws you in right up the gate. You're just
As you're laughing
you're
about it.
emotionally attached to the character right away. Like you're just like, but then the only shitty part about it. Is
Oh yeah, we're talking about video games, Logan.
Yeah.
Everyone's excited about the game conversation.
You have like a really dope bike in the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
They like fucking jump you, take you prisoner, but then you find it turns out you know these people. So then they're like, oh, hey, sorry about that. Here's your bike. And then he's like, what happened to all my cool stuff?
I raped it.
And they're just like, we took it. And then like, your character is just like, well, I'll work to get that back. He's never like, give it back.
So you're in the hold on. And for what it's worth, they do a really good job of laying down this guy's kind of in the apocalypse for a minute.
Yeah.
He kind of gets the idea that these are the rules. Like, life fucked me. I have to work my way back up, or I could have just
some bullshit.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Let me
but
tell
it's,
you,
it's
dude,
the
I had
apocalypse.
enough ammo at one point. I could have taken everybody in that fucking camp.
Dude, everybody.
You can't shoot them because they're on your side. But I was like, dude, no one's on my side enough.
Gears of War.
If
what
the
do you guys?
Zombies are out, dude.
What are we talking about? Gears of War. You guys play Gears of War?
I love Gears. You know why I love Gears of War? Because the fucking
It's advanced for its time.
The controller,
fuck yeah,
with the saw or whatever, but the way that you could hide and then poke out, like the
it was tactical.
It has to be
go left or right too.
My frustration in video games, being an old dude, right, is too complicated. If it's too complicated, so Gears of War was easy as far as the combat, as far as the jumping, the hide, and the strafing. You know what I'm saying?
I got another one for you when you're done.
Like, so I really like that one.
Gears of War, I really enjoyed Gears of War, but another one that was like very simple controls, like super easy to follow. You ever play Splinter Cell?
They were not. So that one was not easy for me because I do not like.
Is that Tom Clancy?
Can I
you don't like stealth?
Is that Tom Clancy Splinter Cell?
Yeah,
no, I don't like the and Rainbow Six. I didn't like those. I didn't like those.
Stealth?
I didn't like those controllers.
You want to know? Very rarely does stealth get me. So I can do stealth missions in like Grand Theft Auto. I can do.
I did Metal Gear Solid. I like
Metal
Gear. Snake.
But Metal Gear Solid is that got me the whole way.
You ever play Ghost Recon?
Oh, and Manhunt. You ever played Manhunt? Were you around for Manhunt?
Manhunt's a good one.
I'm not trying to say you're young.
No,
I'm also not trying to say I'm old.
Manhunt's a good one. But for me, I grew up on Splinter Cell and Ghost Recon. And dude, Splinter Cell Conviction was one of the best video games that was ever crafted.
Hey, Tommy, does this make sense?
What is it?
Donnie said, if Tommy has a 5 and I have a 4, you should game share in any game Tommy got digitally for 4, DMAC gets, and vice versa.
Yeah, because you.
Oh yeah, Donnie, I got to talk to you about that next time I see you.
Yeah, Donnie, we need to talk. We need a video game specialist.
Yeah, but I feel like everybody. Yeah, we do need a video game specialist. But
dude, the chat is loving.
What about God of War? You ever play God of War?
Love. So I have not played Ragnarok because I don't have a 5.
Super good, dude.
Really want to play it.
Super. Let me tell you this.
Leave
though.
your 5 here.
I wasn't allowed to have God of War when I was a kid, obviously, because it was M.
We had a conversation about that. Your mother did bring that up.
What my mom didn't know is whenever she would take me to Target or Walmart back in the day when we were able to
load it up and you play it.
It was always on the PlayStation one. So I'd sit there, and my mom shot for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
So I'd literally get like a third of the way done. And then like sometimes if you were like at like a local plate, you could like do a save on it,
and then you come back to it,
and then I'd go back and like see if the save was still there, and if it was, then I'd just pick up where I left off, like when my mom went back like the next week.
Yeah,
dude, I beat like 2 God of War games. Like,
I almost
Assassin's Creed.
So let's talk about Assassin's Creed real quick. Because
we can talk about Assassin's Creed the rest of this podcast.
That makes sense because that's Griffin McCarty, who's a year younger than you. That's his game.
So I played Assassin's Creed up till 3, and then I got to a point in life where like I was playing
Assassin's Creed 3, where you play as the Native American dude, or the third installment.
The third installment.
Okay,
so like.
Revelation, Brotherhood.
Yeah.
You stopped at Brotherhood?
So listen.
How many are there?
The Revelation.
How many are there?
No. I got up to Black Flag actually.
No.
Black Flag's a good one.
No, I did play Revelation. Okay. I got up to Black Flag because whatever was going on in my life, it was just too much, and it wasn't the game's fault. Just like so the control. I played one mission that
I might have to go download them all tonight.
Did you ever play a game where like one mission and you? I'm not playing anymore. You come back and play it.
What mission? What mission stopped?
I don't even remember.
In Black Flag. Was it one of the ones where you have to follow somebody?
It was
without
in the
being
beginning.
Because if it's one of the ones where you have to follow somebody without being seen, those are my least favorite levels.
Okay, this
I
was
literally
somewhere in the
audibly
beginning,
groaned.
and I just was like, fuck this, and I fell off, and now I just stare at all the games, and I'm like, I'll come back for you guys,
dude.
And now I've got the Game Pass,
Let
and
me
I've
tell
got
you-
them all
Let me
lined
tell
up.
you,
And I'm gonna play Black Flag.
Play it from the first Assassin's Creed. If you haven't
I
played
played
it,
that one. No, I played it up till.
But go back because there's so much that you will pick back up on. Like I played the first Assassin's Creed when it first came out years ago. I was like a kid, and then when the second one came out, it starts a new story, but based off the first story. Ezio, and Ezio's whole family gets killed, except for his mom. And his sister.
I've watched. I know.
Yeah,
I'm familiar.
yeah.
I've watched Griffin play
Dude.
growing up. And
Brotherhood was insane because it added like where you could like add people to your group and like call on them to help you, which was super sick. Then Revelations was dope because Ezio was getting older. Yeah. So like everything you used to be able to like do, you had to kind of like adapt because he couldn't jump as far.
Sort of like a 20-year wrestling veteran.
Dude, so it was like, but then they get after that they get away from the Ezio story. They do Assassin's Creed 3.
I was just checking their levels.
They do Assassin's Creed 3 where you play as a Native American kid.
Yeah, that's one I haven't played yet.
Well, he's half Native American, half British, but he doesn't realize it until like.
Whoa!
No, I did play that
one. Whoa, Logan Slater. Wait, hold on.
I think that's what threw me off.
Hold on.
There's a lot of them I've lost.
Somebody said 3 was their favorite, but Logan Slater said I'm stuck on Valhalla. Ask them out.
Yo.
Valhalla ATM. Ask them out.
At the moment.
They asked him out moment.
Yo, if you haven't gotten to Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I won't spoil anything.
It says ATM.
That's the Vikings.
Yeah. You get, and I like what they're kind of doing with and I know like some old school like Assassin's
Creed. Yeah, you
Creed
can't
fans
spoil this because I'm going to play
I won't spoil any of it. But like with a lot of the newer ones that came out, you can choose to play as either a male or a female.
Yeah,
which is
Far Cry 6.
Yeah, which is super dope. I like that they're doing that.
Are you playing as female?
You know, I do. I always do.
Are you playing as female?
I always play as the chick.
Are you playing as female in Far Cry?
No, I chose the male.
Okay.
I did choose the male, but
you fucked up. I mean, the story's not gonna be as fun. Let me tell you.
Is it really?
No, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Is it really?
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's how it is. Like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, you have to run it through as a chick.
So the story is different.
The people who wrote the story, they intended it to be for like one person's role, right? So they write it for a male or a female lead,
right?
But then when it gets to the game, they want the inclusiveness,
right?
So then they basically allow it to go both ways,
right? They don't mind that, but
the storyline flows better for like Odyssey if you play as Cassandra.
But the story essentially the same.
It's essentially the same.
That's what that's all I'm asking.
The stories are the same.
Also, if you have not played Assassin's Creed Origins, which you have not, because that's the brand new one.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it tied so much together for me.
A room together.
And I think that's the part that I like the most.
Oh man. Resident Evil. We got
Resident Evil's good one.
We're talking Resident Evil here.
Dude, have you ever played Until Dawn?
Until Dawn, the story game.
Yes.
Where they're in a mansion,
where you make the
snow
choice.
mansion.
Yep, and you make the choices.
Yep, love it.
Dude, have you ever played it?
What is it?
Yeah,
Until Dawn.
Until Dawn is really good.
Okay,
it's a horror movie.
After this weekend.
It's slasher.
You basically play as the
thriller slasher.
You control the characters to go like. It'll get to a point and then it'll say like click left or right and you have an
choose your own adventure.
And then like if you choose left you might live, but then if you choose right you could die, and then that alters the whole story. It's the whole story is the butterfly effect. We were talking about that last weekend.
So
dude, I'll bring over and we'll literally
Detroit Becoming Human.
Yes,
love
Detroit Become Human. What was your ending?
I did it a couple times. I've had multiple.
What was your first ending?
So my first ending was...
Did everybody die?
No.
Or did the rebellion succeed?
They got away.
They got away?
Yeah, and there was like a war.
Oh, you got the war.
The
Dude,
mutual ending.
So
But they got away.
I got the one where everyone came together at the end.
Yeah.
On my first go, and like, it's been out long enough. We can give spoilers,
dude. I love it. Yeah, let's talk about Detroit.
Dude,
okay, so we're talking about Detroit Becoming Human in the chat. Let us know what you guys, if you guys have played it, if you guys, what you guys have thought about it.
We should
we're talking about.
Hey, so is that one that we could play again?
I can put it out right now,
dude. I literally
like that sounds like one because there's alternate endings and you guys have played it. It'd be these games. That
so
you
and
play
it starts literally in the first level, like your whole game. Because
there's also
I remember
because I haven't played any of these, so I
didn't. And all they did was give you that first level, and it is intense. You're on the roof. Dude. You're talking a robot down.
Yeah, so you play an android who's working for the police, who's talking an android down, who's like having a meltdown, and he's holding a real little girl hostage. And so like the whole game, like the story is just beautifully made. Donnie didn't like it. Well, fuck you, Donnie.
Dusty, baby.
It was so goddamn good, dude. Yeah, dude, Detroit Become Human is absolutely insane.
My
BioShock series.
My favorite games are the BioShock games.
Let me tell you.
Favorite games are BioShock. Love BioShock.
BioShock games are, in fact, the only time that, as an adult, I poop my pants a little bit.
Good.
That's real life, dude.
I'm excited.
A jump scare got me so good in BioShock when I was on.
What do you guys think of BioShock?
Red lights. Dude, imagine playing BioShock when it's on red lights.
What's that mean?
Oh!
That was me, right? I'm sitting there playing it.
I will say, I played BioShock with lights off.
This fucking close to the screen.
So that's right.
Everything. And let me tell you, jump scare, I go, dude, fart slip, and let me tell you, a little bit of poo. I was a 20-year-old man.
Bro,
dude.
I played BioShock with the lights off.
I got out of the bed.
Like you play BioShock with the lights off because if you have a dark enough room.
The Army of Two.
Okay, so let's talk about this.
That's a good one.
Because I have never. I want to enjoy this game. Never had a second person to really play it with.
Dude, okay. So, fuck. We need to get an Xbox 360. You got one?
I have all 2000 classic gaming systems in that box.
Okay, so we got that.
I even got a backwards compatible Wii.
We're gonna get
what?
Dude, okay, hold on. Stop. I'm way too excited. We're gonna play both Army of Twos. Both of them.
Yes.
Dude, okay. We got.
So we don't have to do that.
No,
Can I tell you what's easier?
What?
I have Xbox Game Pass. I just need to get another $10 digital controller for the computer, and then we can play it on there. In fact, we can play it in front of these fine viewers.
Let's do that. That
would be cool.
Let's do that on.
I watch you guys play that.
Would anybody like to see a Wednesday Wake and Bake turn to a gaming Wake and Bake?
Maybe it would be like a nice trial as extra content we could eventually film.
You can't always do it on Wednesday. You could always do it rovingly because sometimes Wednesdays you might have guests.
No, yeah, I'm not. I'm just saying for the trial.
Jesus, Tommy, we have guests.
Tommy, I'll show you
video games. Watch. We have guests.
I'm not saying.
Watch. Let me teach you how it's done. Right? Hey. You want to play our Army of? This is Wake and Bake. Look behind you. What's it say? Schwartzy, Tommy Vendetta, Darren McCarty.
Yeah.
So if you want to play video games on Wake and Bake, you just tell motherfuckers on Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, we're playing this.
We have Tuesday,
you let them know what we're going to do. This is your show. You don't have to listen to the man until you get to the building. And the man tells you that you're not going over today. But you know what? You might not go over, but you're going over.
Do you think that PWI?
I don't need to go over to be over.
Do you think that PWI
walk in and I'm over?
There's a never forget on 9/11.
That's it.
Do you think PWI takes wins and losses into account?
They claim they do, but I don't believe that's an actual factor.
Because if they do, I'm on a losing streak.
Dude, some of the most over people I know are on losing
streaks.
That's wrestling, though. Isn't that funny? Yeah, it's funny.
That sounds really fun. Boom. It's been decided. Super Smash Bros. Tournament? Dude,
Oh my! I haven't Super Smash Bros. In a minute.
Dude, you don't want this smoke, dog.
And I got the Wii.
I'll fucking
I don't have the new.
I'll swoop up Kirby and I'll be...
Yeah, that's.
Dude, I'll fuck you up.
So we've got Devil May Cry, Prince of Persia, and God of War. We talked about God of War.
Prince of fucking Persia!
Prince
God
of Persia.
damn it, that's such a good one!
Dude, I remember when they rebooted Prince of Persia, and I got
Fuck!
the first copy of it on PlayStation 2.
Yep.
I got.
I
the
can't
first
wait.
copy,
I'm gonna
and
be
I couldn't
commentating.
put this thing.
I'm gonna
down.
be. I'm gonna be fucking.
Have you played Prince of Persia?
No, I don't. I don't play.
Dude, we have to play...
But the original Prince of Persia.
I'm
the
gonna. I'm gonna
original
watch
Prince
and
of Persia.
We
commentate.
have to play
You ever-
Splinter Cell.
so you weren't
Splinter
around
Cell
I'm gonna do my best
Splinter
snugs.
Cell.
But you weren't around for the original Prince of Persia.
No, I was.
You were for like
29.
Yeah,
You only
Phil
11
says
years.
talking what you.
So, like, I remember,
you get into
like,
the golf
You're
games.
talking about,
I'll
like,
play the golf
OG
games.
where you had the short haircut in the game.
where you had little
Yeah.
digits. So I remember fighting for that computer.
You had the
because-
fun feet.
You know what my
Yeah,
That's what I
suggestion
used
would
to
be?
call
Yeah.
it, dude. You were fun
You know what my
times.
suggestion
That was
would be?
very. The character back at the old IBM computers could like run and slide and do this and whoa was like super advanced for his time.
My
Isaiah, you're in the
suggestion-
chat. What's up, Isaiah? You know about Prince of Persia, OG Prince of Persia. That was super advanced for its time.
What's up, Z?
And they re-released it.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here like you didn't have to like update much.
They just
but
updated
the
graphics.
graphics.
That's
Here,
it.
here's what I
The
would
mechanics were
suggest.
Wonderful.
You two converse with amongst each other.
Yeah.
Decide what you think. Okay, let's do in an order. That way you can release to as you want.
I'm
And
gonna
hey,
release.
we're gonna on this day we're gonna do this. So even if we
Joe.
do half hour or whatever, and then you guys get into playing it, you can play it out to the show or
I think we
whatever.
could just do it Tuesdays or something like gaming.
Well, see, well, here's
so
the
we'll
thing:
do the
you're
trial,
adding
though.
another. Like that's talk amongst yourselves. You could do it more at the end, but have a schedule
Yeah.
of what you're gonna do, so you guys know what you're gonna play, and you can tell people so they can get excited. They can give a list.
Boom goes the dynamite.
You could just do like a mission on each, or you could do a whole thing. You could start a new day and have a time frame and do it, or
We should also, and this is just funsy one. We could do on like a weekend we all have off or something.
oh
We do a WWE tournament.
I'm so bad at the newer WWE.
no.
No.
We get Malcolm.
We get
Malcolm's got the nitro.
Oh, you just
From
play
the-
we go old.
We go old school to the play, or no, that's on the NES.
Wait. I have a 64.
Yeah, it's on the
Oh, you know what
64.
you're talking about? So I have a 64 and No Mercy right in that bitch.
Oh, that's
Malcolm got No Mercy too, so we just do a No Mercy tournament.
I've got a couple controllers.
didn't we do that already somewhere?
We did it Tennessee.
Time
Yeah.
to do it again.
Dude, we'll run it.
I bet you there's a way to get it. Def Jam Vendetta, dude. Yeah. I knew
You know, fun fact for you,
I knew you'd bring something special.
lied to my mom
you'd bring something
that
special.
Def Jam Vendetta was a game where you played as a DJ. So that
It's not.
Well, hold on.
It's
Hold
not.
on.
Oh,
it's not.
You
It's
didn't
not-
lie.
it's-
I just omitted a couple of things.
it's not wrong.
But
Hey, dude, your
Go
mother
DJ,
bought it.
that's
Hey,
my DJ.
hey, your father buys it. Yeah, that
Dude.
sounds about right.
you know what else? You know the
I think is the roster all the Def
What's
Jam,
that?
dude.
Def Jam artists,
Oh yeah. So I switched
and then they're
over-
mad because
back in
Russell
the day,
Simmons stole their money, and then they're going after him.
So back in the day, my dad never wanted me to play GTA because he was like, remember when like people thought like Grand Theft Auto was like making kids?
Oh yeah, shoot up
Kill-
the schools
yeah.
and all that shit.
So
Very
my dad,
controversial
my
shit.
dad.
Used
Yeah,
to
because
in
if you
arcades.
ran over a prostitute in that game, you're
I
gonna
was
do it.
gonna
real.
do
Remember the
Yeah,
lawyer
right.
that sued
Yeah.
Rockstar and tried to make a career out of suing Rockstar games?
Yeah.
Anyway, I digress. I'm sorry.
But no, you're fine. But so my dad never wanted me to have it. But then when my mom and dad got divorced, my mom. I don't know if my mom did it on purpose or if she really didn't know what the game was, which I genuinely more think it's that she didn't know what the game was. But I went to GameStop and I wanted to get the Grand Theft Auto 4. So I put it on the counter and my mom paid for it. She didn't say a word. And I was like... So then I go over to my dad's place one time and I have the game, so I'm playing the game. And he goes, "How'd you get that game?" I was like, "Mom bought it for me." And he goes, "Yeah, well, I don't like that crap. I don't want to see it anymore." And I was like, "Okay, well, I'll just finish this mission." Because my dad was a firefighter, so I drove to the fire station, shot all the firefighters.
Yeah, you told me this shit's terrible.
Stole the fire truck, and then blew the fire truck up before I closed the game down. I've never seen. He looked at me like this. "You think you're funny?"
Oh, man, I do.
Dude, I thought it was fucking hilarious.
Other dad does.
I thought it was fucking hilarious. I used to do some.
Yeah, because he didn't blow up the ice rink.
Dude, I used to
Notice he didn't shoot all the hockey players and blow up the ice rink.
Ice
As
rink
a
is fun to glide across.
If as a child you did not play Grand Theft Auto and just go on murder killing sprees, you didn't experience childhood like I
Oh
did.
my
And
god.
I think that's shameful. Because mine.
And you turned out
I turned out great.
great.
Nothing wrong with me.
You're a psycho.
Dude.
You're
All right, on that note, I'll see everybody on Big D Energy.
Tap them out.
Stay tuned. There, hey, our top 5 list today are moms.
Whoa.
Top 5 moms. Now,
Oh,
shit. It's interesting because nobody said worst moms, best moms, greatest moms. I did greatest moms. Some of the other guys did worst moms.
What is this on?
Big D Energy, our top 5 list. Why do we do a top 5? Because it's half as long as top 10, less is boring.
Can we get your number 5?
Yeah.
Stacy's.
Stacy's mom has got it going on.
Mom.
Yeah.
Got it going on.
She's
Dude.
got it going on.
She's all that I want.
Yeah.
I don't
I've
think
waited.
I don't think
Waited for so long.
the model that played her actually was a mom at the time, was she?
Why not, dude?
But I did favorite moms.
Favorite moms is a good one, dude.
So you have to
Favorite
you have
moms
to
is-
stay tuned.
Worst moms is also atrociously funny.
Oh yeah, no,
It's
I
definitely
no, we
not
all
mom.
did. Hey, so here's this is hey, you'll love this. So we didn't talk about it before I left, so I get the text and Spencer says, because usually Ryan does the graphics for it, right? We usually get like a goofy old picture, young picture, whatever. Like it's a funny segment. I love this segment. But Spenny just said, send me your top 5 moms list.
Mm-hmm.
So we all did it differently. Like Spenny did top 5 hottest moms. Neil did top 5 worst moms. I did top 5 favorite moms.
Like moms who did well as a parent.
Just no. Just
Not
our
mom.
it's all our interpretation.
Neil picking worst moms adds up, though.
Oh yeah,
That
and it's a
adds
great
up.
list.
It's so funny.
So you have to stay tuned. 11 to 1. Oh, try on that. Neil.
Oh, you
I
want
got it.
hitter? Oh, you-
All right, everybody, have a great day. Have a great weekend.
Everyone say bye to
Monroe
D-Mac.
tomorrow, IWR. Come check Schwartz. Say hi to Schwartz.
Oh, that's right. You can come check out D-Mac and myself tomorrow at IWR.
I'll be
Let
you
Rhino
guys
know I
got
missed
Horror Slam. I'll be in Monroe Comic Con
Oh,
this
let 'em know.
Saturday. So, but we'll see everybody next week. Figure it out. Whatever you do,
Look at you got both
stay
upset.
fucking,
got him
stay
upset.
medicated.
You got him upset for leaving.
He's so upset.
I gotta go, neighbor. I know. Slave to the
you
man,
down.
brah.
Staring you down like he
Slave
pays
to
the
the
like he
man.
pays the bills.
All right.
We'll see you later.
All right, brother man.
Later.
Yeah. Everyone say goodbye to D-Mac. Say bye, D-Mac. Say thank you for your blessings. Thank you for your blessings.
Coffee for the road skis.
Yeah.
Coffee for the
Mm.
road skis. There it
You got the
is.
good stuff too. You got
There
the-
it
I
is.
like the McDonald's coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta get one more curtain call. All right, boys.
Hey, booty out, booty out,
Booty
booty
out.
out, booty
Yeah,
out.
what are,
Damn.
Let me think of a couple more games.
Yeah, we're talking games.
I want to see it. This will be good.
Dude,
We're content machines.
I'm trying to think of
We only filmed most of the stuff we talked
old school stuff.
about. So can I be honest with you? You know, can we talk old school then?
James Bond.
So there's the 64. I'd love to go through the 64 collection, but since we're far enough removed, I was my favorite gaming system of all time was the PlayStation 2. The amount of games that you could get for that thing, the types of games, everything that was PlayStation 2 was dope to me. So I've gone back and I gotta get it out of storage. I have a huge PlayStation 2 game collection. And I would love to rock out N64, and I would love to rock out the PlayStation 2 collection with you.
Let me throw a name at you from a PlayStation 2 game and see if it sticks to you.
All right, I might throw it back.
Do you remember the Driver games?
Yup. Taxi Driver or just Driver?
Driver.
I do believe I do. I remember
there was one where
the covers in my head.
There was one where it was.
Oh yeah.
You couldn't get out of the car in one, but then the last one that they made, you could get and switch your car and stuff like that. But you didn't have a gun or anything like that. You just could get into a different car if your car was gonna blow up.
Absolutely,
dude. Kane and Lynch.
Oh God, yeah. I remember that one.
We should do co-op for that.
Do you know what so there's one game that I will not play again on that system, but I'll play the updated versions. Is I won't play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
No, I like it
because
more
of the glitch.
Yeah,
the glitch. They openly admit that, and they could never fix it. That the glitch on there's a mission where you have a radio flyer.
Yeah,
and they say it's 9 times. You really have to sit there. It's possible, but it's expert mode. Everyone has to do expert mode in their brain to get it done.
Yeah.
And now when you play it on the other stuff,
dude, I gotta go pee. But then when I come back, I got another series of games.
What do you guys? So talk. Let's talk, guys out there, because you guys have access even if you didn't have the PlayStation 2 in your lifetime or really enjoy it because new stuff comes out. You have access to the classic libraries and shit now. So how about out there? What PlayStation 2 games? Let's talk about PlayStation 2 games. What kind of games have you guys played? We had the SmackDown versus Raw, but before that, we just had SmackDown, Know Your Role, Shut Your Mouth, Here Comes the Pain. SmackDown. I remember enjoying those games. Max Payne. A lot of the Rockstar games were really good. You guys remember Max Payne, Max Payne 2? I enjoyed Max Payne 3, even though it felt like it derived from the series a little bit. So, the Max Payne games were just always clutch to me. I still enjoyed 3, but Max Payne 3 just didn't feel like 1 and 2. But I love Max Payne 1 and 2. I remember
Max Payne 3 fucked for me.
Bro, I remember watching my friends play this game, and I was like, "What's this?" And it's bullet time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "What the fuck is bullet time?"
Bullet time happened so that Red Dead Redemption could soar, dude.
Yeah.
Soar.
It's so all the Rockstar games. But then you have this game came out, and I forgot who it was by, and I own it. It was expensive to track down too for the PS2 collection. You ever play Psyops? Psyops was a game where you run and gun, use your fucking mental abilities, run and gun, use your fucking throw, set on fire. But it was, and then the Ragdoll physics was new around that time too, and G4 was a channel on television. Hey, G4 used to be on the TV, and we used to get our game reviews on the G4. And Adam and that hot broad used to talk, and then Olivia Munn jumped that ship because she knew she was hotter than all them.
You used to have to put the fucking TV on channel 3 to fucking play video games.
I was there.
I
remember when I got it. I remember when I got a Nintendo for Hanukkah. I did. So we did Hanukkah and Christmas. But I remember I got one year, and I wasn't aware of what a Nintendo was. I didn't know what video games even really were. I was really young. I was spoiled.
What was your? So that was your first video game?
First video game was Mario and Duck Hunt, and I was like, dude, let's fucking rock. It took me a second, and then we got Mike Tyson's Punch Out, and despite my dad, I would wake up to go to school.
Yeah.
I'd come down, and this guy, he's a hardworking dude, great laid back, fun guy, but he's work. He's a grinder. Let me tell you something. If I didn't meet this guy, my dad taught me how to grind equally. So but I would come downstairs and he'd be like,
"Yep."
And he'd plug in the code so he could go back. He'd be like, "Yeah, I plugged in the code and had to knock out these fucking J-Browns." And he knocked out Mike Tyson quite a bit. And he could walk around the house to this day and brag about that and be like, "I knocked out Mike Tyson and Mike Tyson's Punch Out." But and then I remember the next game he got into was we got Madden for Super Nintendo. Ooh. So when Madden came out for Super Nintendo and the graphics were a little bit, there was that game, There was Wayne Gretzky. There was Bill Lambert's Combat Basketball.
Yep.
And then when we got the 64 and we got Wayne Gretzky's 3D hockey,
Dude.
I have that. I still have it.
Dude.
I still have it. You want to play some Wayne Gretzky's 3D hockey with this guy?
Dude. Oh yeah.
Bro, 3-on-3 hockey, the NBA Jam of hockey games is the fucking idea. That's the best idea. Yeah.
Dude, let me tell you, the first video game I can remember getting that was like mine, first system I ever was given. My dad had a PS2, but it was my dad's. I wasn't allowed to play it unless he was doing it.
Dad?
Yeah. So the first time I got a game was I got a PlayStation 3 for Christmas. And then I got College Football 08 or 09. It was the one where Matt Ryan was the cover of it.
Sure.
And that was the first game I remember having. The first game I remember playing, I want to say it was PS2. It was Fight Night Champion.
Oh, wow.
Where you play as the guy that goes to prison.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Gets out of prison. Yeah.
He turns
dude.
his life around.
And then that final fucking fight.
What a story.
That final
BT
fight
Dubs.
where you have to go against. And I love it. They have a new one coming out called Undisputed. And when it drops, I'm interested to see if they do a very good story like that as well. Because that story was like, that should be a movie. This dude gets fucking falsely put into prison. He survives in prison, comes out. He's now up a weight class, goes after the guys who put him in prison in the ring in the way he should. And then the final fight, like, you're getting fucked up by the dude. Like, you can't use one hand for most of the fight. Like, if you get hit, like, it's hard as fuck. Even if you're on, like, a low level, it's hard as fuck. Because you have to act. That's the one thing I liked about that game compared to, like, the UFC games. Like, the UFC games are fun, but, like, if you're playing against the computer, if you just button spam and you just keep hitting, like, fucking 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2,
right,
you're gonna win. Like, in the fucking Undisputed fucking boxing ones, you had to actually, like, be fighting, like, use tag, like, be able to take a knockdown every now and again, like, and, you know, work it up. So, like, that game was one of the ones that I remember.
No, I'm sorry. I'm listening to you. If I don't feed you my ear.
But, what was another game I remember playing back in the day? Oh, the series did you ever play Uncharted?
Oh, love.
Dude.
Love.
Did you play all up?
So I had to go back and catch up because I didn't play it on when it came out for PlayStation 3. There was a short period of time I just didn't have a gaming system.
Uh-huh.
So I had to go back and play all the Uncharted's, but I love the Uncharted's.
Dude, the Uncharted 1 is my least favorite, but best. It's awesome.
Sure.
It's just my least favorite because if you go back and try and play it where, like, the controls are now,
right?
It's not, like, way harder, but, like, it's so simple. It annoys. Like, there's, like, 2 buttons that are for the same thing.
Right.
Like, things like that. But then the second one is by far and away my favorite, Uncharted 2.
Sure.
Where you start hanging off the fucking
The
train.
movie is dog shit.
Yo,
I turned it off.
Let me explain to you.
Turned it off.
If you're going to cast someone as Drake.
What was that?
If you're going to cast someone as Drake, it should have just been Mark Wahlberg then. Because he's more so the same age. And then if you're going to put someone as Victor Sully, you could have gone out and what's that dude?
Why was Wahlberg Sully?
Because they wanted
no mustache.
They wanted 2 big names.
But no mustache.
They should have gotten J.K. Simmons. J.K. Simmons to play Sully.
Oh, and to throw a hairpiece on him?
J.K. Simmons to play Sully. With fucking Mark Wahlberg as Nate. Yeah. Honestly, if I were to have cast it, I would have said if I wanted someone to play Nate, that's it. That's a tough one.
No, you nailed it. You did it right there.
But, like, that's if you want a big name. But I don't.
No, they had him. They had the budget for a JK.
They also had the guy who voices Nate in the movie.
Drop the ball.
And like he's still young.
So,
like he's not
on the flip side, since we're talking video games and the movies, video game movies, no business being as good as it was. The Sonic the Hedgehog movies are amazing.
Oh well, Jim Carrey.
Okay, but at the same time, everything else has to come around. They had to integrate Sonic into the real world somehow. A, B, and C.
But it's also having the person
and then they've got
that
the
knows
third one coming out, which pulled Jim Carrey out of retirement. Let me tell you this: those movies, because the video game translate, no business being that good. So good. And I'll be honest with you, didn't hate the Mario movie either.
Dude, no, the Mario movie wasn't bad.
Simple, easy.
It wasn't bad.
Simple, easy, quick.
You know the I don't know why no one's turned some of the Call of Duty into some movies. Like, have you played Call of Duty World War II?
I have
more recently.
That one I think was the last one I played.
Where like
yeah,
your lieutenant ends up dying, but he dies heroically, like that type of thing. And
ooh,
I like it.
Look at that. We got some new graphics. I'm trying not to put too much merch up too quickly, but that one might go up.
But no, dude, I like that game. The Metal Gear Solid movie. What did you think of that?
Was it a live action?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Or no, Gears of War. Excuse me, Gears of War. I think Dave Bautista's in it.
That was the game. Dave Bautista was in the game. I don't think Gears of War ever had a movie.
I think there's a movie of it.
No, there's none.
Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe it was a film.
We're going to the Googs.
Maybe it was a film.
We're going to the Googs.
Dude, you know what film, like a fan-made movie was
Are you ready for the Bioshock?
No. I probably won't go see it.
No, it's on Netflix.
I'm terrified.
So, if they're smart, they'll make it a series.
Yeah, they should.
You got to string that bitch out.
They should.
And you'll get me for the whole thing. Remember, because we just came out of what just came out?
I just thought of another game.
What just came out though? With Pedro Pascal.
Last of Us.
Oh my god!
It's a great series.
So good.
Great series.
And then Fallout was
honestly,
good
it's better than the video game.
Fallout was good too.
Like the video game was good, but I like the series better than the video. Video game's hard as fuck at some points.
It's a lot of
Like
stealth.
I don't mind stealth, but I don't like playing games. Like, dude, one of my buddies gave me shit. I play video games on the easiest level.
Script was not finished as of November 2023 for the Gears of War.
Oh, so it's in the process. That's probably how I thought. But no, and correct me, and you can say if you do differently. I don't like playing video games on higher levels unless I'm like in a mood that day. Like on Call of Duty.
Okay.
Like I'll do like the hardened level where it's like one shot, one kills sometimes, like if I'm feeling froggy. But like 9 times out of 10, if I'm playing a video game, I'm gonna fucking go on the easiest setting. Like, dude, when I played the Spider-Man movies, I was on fucking friendly neighborhood. Like, that's like for children.
Right. I will never play that mode because it's not fun.
It's fun to me, dude. I'm here to fucking have a good time and watch a story, dog.
I got a list of
Borderlands movie was.
Let's go talk. Let's talk about this. We went to go see Borderlands movie with Darren, and Darren said, do not go in there with expectations of anything, and you'll enjoy it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I smoked a lot of weed.
Not it, dude.
Yo, Kevin Hart, you gotta stop.
Kevin Hart gotta stop taking every role, dude.
Cut that out.
I love you, Kevin.
Like I know you got sick. I know you had to play a little catch up to keep your lifestyle. Listen, I want to maintain that lifestyle too. You've earned.
Can I tell you the best part?
But you gotta stop taking everything, dog.
Can I tell you the best part about that movie, though?
Stop it.
The Bobby Lee.
Oh, Bobby Lee!
Bobby Lee was great.
That's immediately all I popped for Bobby Lee.
It's literally the only part of the movie I like.
So there was a Warcraft movie.
Yeah.
Okay, did you see it?
Assassin's Creed movie was mid as fuck.
I didn't see it, but I heard a lot of bad things.
It was mid as fuck. They had, dude, Assassin's Creed needs to be a series. You have the ability to take Ezio, and you have 4 seasons. Right there.
Right there.
Boom. You just do the first game,
Guess
the second
what?
game, the
Main
third game.
character dies. you do a whole nother fucking deal.
Then you just carry out. That's when you pick up like Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Did you see Gran Turismo? So one of my favorite game series, never saw the movie, Need for Speed. Love Need for Speed games. Rampage, I saw that. That was okay. I mean, the best you can do with that. The Hitman movies were...
I actually really like the Hitman movie.
Do you like that?
Hitman, the newer Hitman Agent 47 movie,
okay.
I really did like. I don't know why. I do like the guy that plays Hitman in it. Like,
right.
I think he's sweet, but...
Tomb Raider got the reboot. Who played her?
I think Tomb Raider was pretty solid.
Wasn't bad.
I can't remember.
Wasn't memorable. Walter Goggins was in it. If I don't remember it, Walter Goggins was in it. So I enjoyed Detective Pikachu.
Silent Hill, dude.
Silent Hill movies held up with their creepiness.
Yeah.
Far Cry movie was trash.
I didn't even know they had a fucking Far Cry movie. What the fuck, dude?
It's with the guy that was an SLC punk that talks like this.
Oh, that's horrible.
I like that guy though.
What the?
But they says I talk like this.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Did we lose our chat? I haven't seen. Are we? What's
We
going
might
on?
have lost the chat. Hold on, let me click back in.
Did we lose the chat?
Let me click back in. That game makes no sense. We did lose the chat.
I knew because I knew everyone.
Street Fighter movies suck.
Street Fighter movies. We got Silent Hill movies. We got the new Mortal Kombat was.
12 rounds John Cena. Let me talk about it for a minute, dude.
Okay.
Let's talk about John Cena.
Okay.
Dude,
We get chaotic.
people can shit on 12 rounds all they want. It's free on YouTube right now if you want to check it out. Fantastic cinema, dude. I loved it. I think it was. I think it showed. I think it started to show where John Cena was going to go in that movie, dude. Because he bought it. I bought it. People be hating on John Cena, dude. Let's not do that.
Let me get my chat going here. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. My chat was.
Dude, what other? Hold on.
I'm
You can
fixing.
pull the movies back up. I got my.
I just had to pull my chat back up. I gotcha. Of course, I gotcha. We got Prince of Persia.
Okay.
Wasn't horrible,
Yeah.
but I think people dogged
Mortal
it so
Kombat
much.
movie.
So it was ass dog, and like I gave the first two a pass because it's whatever. But like you didn't need to create that whole new character. I first thought this new character was going to be the new Scorpion. He didn't even. What was that?
Look at me, dude.
And
Human,
do you know what makes it worse? Is when a movie has potential and you're sitting there looking at all the moving parts and you're like, if you would have just done this, this, and this.
Resident Evil animated movies?
I have not seen the animated
I might
one.
have to go and look that up later today.
What else we got here?
Let's see. We got
Final Fantasy. I didn't see that one. The old Stay Alive one. Hold on. Monster. I didn't see Monster Hunter.
I don't think
Mila
I've seen
Jovovich again. Reboot. Listen, if we want to make sure it hits, we got to make sure we put Mila Jovovich in.
Yep.
Ratchet and Clank apparently had a movie.
Max
Max
Payne.
Payne.
It wasn't bad. The Mark Wahlberg one, I didn't mind it.
I didn't.
I think it could have been way better. It could have been.
I didn't
It's
totally.
Marky Mark, though.
But it was.
How can you hate on Marky Mark? It's Marky Mark. What is that?
DOA,
never
which
played
was
that one.
DOA was like Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball. and
Ready
shit
Player
like that.
One? That's not even a video game.
No, but if you
It's a
watch,
video game
if
movie.
you watch, let me PSA. If you watch Ready Player One and you didn't enjoy it because it was just like visual, just it was made more visually stunning than story, I understand. However, ate the mushrooms, four tabs of LSD.
Oh, man.
That movie will become your favorite.
No.
No, no, no. Let Uncle Schwartzy tell you right now.
You want to know?
Look
You
at
want to know how to make it? How to make
Look
it?
at that.
great
Uncle
movie?
Schwartzy knows. If you want to enjoy Ready Player One,
You
get
want to know?
yourself some psychedelics.
You want to know? You want to know a movie you can watch that's a great movie that goes even harder if you watch it when you're on mushrooms?
What's that?
Forrest fucking Gump, dude.
I'm done. So I love Forrest Gump, but I will not watch that on drugs, and I will not watch that when I have shit to do later that day. I love Forrest Gump. Don't miss me on that.
Dude, Forrest Gump.
But it hurts when I'm done. I have to reprocess
Dude, let me-
everything that just happened to me
It
and
is.
Forrest and Little Forest. We're all sitting there as a family trying to understand this. And then the guy that you're processing this with goes, hello. You can't process with that guy.
Dude,
he's already done.
let me tell you, I
Dead Space.
we would watch Forrest Gump daily when I was in the barracks. Like, guys would come over to the room and we'd watch Forrest Gump, and I'd sit and I'd quote the entire fucking every Forrest line. I quote the whole fucking movie, dude.
It's good.
Mama said my shoes take me anywhere.
Oh shit! Mama, Miss Lowlife Louie in the house. Stephanie from the comedy show. We did that awesome comedy show. You're in the chat. Good to see you, Dustin of the Stoners. Potential spam calling me on my phone. Caden Monroe.
Yo, okay. I like what Ashley just brought
Jay
up.
Leo.
What's your comfort movie that you just put on to watch?
Fast and the Furious.
Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
Is that your only one, or do you have a few?
Fast and the Furious, and because there's comfort shows, but we're talking movies.
I'm about to expose
Step Brothers.
Serial.
Step Brothers.
Here are my comfort.
Oh, and Gone in 60 Seconds.
These are my comfort
Nick Cage.
movies. Everyone, stand by. Lockout with Guy Pearce.
Okay.
You remember that one?
Yeah.
Where he has to go into space.
Yeah.
Solid film.
Solid
film. Black Hawk Down.
Jesus. Go on. Comfort films. These are top 3 comfort.
Zero Dark 30.
That's 3.
That's number 3. Hold on, let me give you 4 and 5.
So top 5 comfort movies?
13 Days. I don't know if you know what that movie is.
Yeah, I would have accepted 13.
Kevin Costner movie.
Yeah.
Hostels.
Okay, you're at 5.
And that's 5.
Hostels like the sequel to Hostel?
No, Hostels like the movie with Christian Bale where they're taking the
it's a war movie, like a lot of war movies.
A lot of war movies. But that one I like more so because there's action in spurts.
Jesus.
But it's not a lot of action. It's literally like about a minute of action, and then the rest of the movie is like very silent. It's very like all dialogue. It's very like clear audio. Yeah. And like it's very naturey, like you hear rainfall and people talking and stuff. So it's easy. It's ASMR.
So Step Brothers,
great one.
Neighbors,
great one.
What did I say before?
I watched.
God, I just said it before.
Every time Neighbors is on, I have to watch the whole thing.
Oh my god, I just said I'm Gone in 60 Seconds. I'm high and on the spot. Scott Pilgrim versus the World, and what was the one I just said before? Fuck.
Forrest Gump.
No, I just mentioned. I'm so fucking. When I get put on the spot, I always forget.
Dude, let me ask. You might not have seen this movie, and then I'll give you some time to think. Have you ever seen the football movie, The Program?
Yeah,
dude. What a great shitty movie. Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
So bad, dude. They have all this team that they create in the game is clearly FSU. And then they just rename it to some bullshit thing, but they keep playing like other real teams. So they clearly just didn't get FSU's permission.
Jesus.
God, that movie's so fucking... Okay, here we go. Step Brothers, The Wedding Singer, Never Been Kissed, West Side Story, and The Crow.
Hey.
Shawshank. I like that. Dirty Dancing, Roadhouse, Uncle Buck is a good one.
When he has the axe.
Yeah. Oh, dude, we got a lot here. Hold on.
Yeah.
Twisters. Ashley says Twister. Feathers. Pride and Prejudice. Ready Player One. The Thing You Do.
That thing you do.
Dances with Wolves.
That thing you do is really underratedly good.
Dances with Wolves is a solid one. Jay Leo says Pulp Fiction #1.
Oh, we're back.
Logan Slater, Wedding Crashers is a solid one. Step Brothers, solid. Pineapple Express, solid.
The Great Outdoors.
Yep.
Love with Dan Aykroyd. Love. I watch The Great Outdoors the Great Outdoors, Plane, Trains, and Automobiles. Basically, like around Thanksgiving time is John Candy Fest.
Dude, John Holland, are you saying Program as in like the movie I was just talking about, that football movie? The Burbs, The Time to Kill, Program, Vision Quest, Nightmare on Elm Street, Warriors. Dude, The Great Outdoors is a great one. Yep. Dude, These are all solid.
All solid.
All very solid choices, everyone. Dances with Wolves, though, Mama Jan. I might have to add that one to my list of movies I fall asleep to, because that one's fucking fabulous. It's movies I've seen thousands of times, but Saving Private Ryan is another solid one, dude. Another solid one. I don't mind a war movie in the background if I'm going to sleep. Dude, I got one for you.
What you got?
What's that fucking animated movie where the rabbit becomes a cop? Somebody's got to know in the chat.
Yo, what movie does a rabbit become a cop?
Zootopia. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I used to legitimately for all of 2019, no bullshit.
Oh, The Burbs is really good.
I would put Zootopia on Netflix, and I would fall asleep to it every single night. It's the greatest movie. I love it.
Jay Leo with Zootopia.
What? You're okay, Bubba?
Roger Rabbit. Ooh, Roger Rabbit's
Roger
another
Rabbit's
good
really
one.
good. Christopher Lloyd fucking nails it. Like, Christopher Lloyd is a true creep. And he really doesn't play a true creep.
You're talking about the main villain?
Yeah, he plays a real
the guy that Darren when his hair is all wild and crazy.
I'm not saying, I didn't say it.
They've said it on the chat
No,
before.
Robert Bruiser Robbie has said it.
Here, you want to go behind me?
Go
behind
Come here, baby. Da, this is my show, and this is my dad.
You go in the middle.
This is my show, and I want to be on it.
K9 Cop.
Rub my belly for the fine fans.
Dude,
Rub my
what about
belly.
Inspector Gadget?
So those actually, like Matthew Broderick, they don't really get Inspector Gadget.
Dude.
No. And then when they were like, we got to use French Stewart, I was like, oh my God, he's a good Inspector Gadget too.
Dude.
Just no consistency on the human, but like other than that, they were two really good Inspector. Like,
really solid role, I think.
I think they almost
Field of Dreams,
brother.
Oh, dude, Kevin Costner really don't miss too often.
Does not miss too often.
Like, you got The Guardian is a great movie. Field of Dreams.
Oh, wasn't he in that?
He's in Dances with Wolves, isn't he? What's that?
Wasn't he like, was it The Postman?
I know what you're talking about. You know who else is a fucking solid actor, but people gave him shit? I thought his Batman was really solid. Ben Affleck.
Don't swear to God.
No, that was Christian Bale's greatest Batman ever.
Greatest Batman ever.
Don't swear to me.
Don't swear to God. Swear to me.
Dude, his debut. Who do you think the best Batman villain is of all time? Then
So
it's gotta be Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger's Joker. But can I be honest with you, like straight up, a year before it was even announced, I was such a huge Jim Carrey fan, and I was a huge Riddler fan, and I begged the universe, like I just did, this is a long time ago. I just begged the universe, like, please let Jim Carrey play the Riddler, and that shit like happened a year later for no good reason. Like, fish my wish, and I was so pumped, and I thought he did a great job. I just wish he would have worn the suit the whole time.
Dude,
not the standees.
We got so deep into all this, we didn't even realize we've gone way over.
I don't even give a shit.
Fuck it, though.
I got shit to talk about.
We've been hyped. You guys have been awesome today. You guys have been incredible today.
You guys remember, if you guys like the show and you guys are having a good time, you can the camera it throws me off a little bit. But like you guys can definitely get in on helping out the show. You can share, you can
like, subscribe,
put somebody in there that tag somebody that might enjoy the show. But always helps out a little monetization. If you guys want to throw us some stars, we'll twerk for some stars. We haven't twerked today. We'll twerk for some stars on the outro, dude. We know. And none of this is possible without any of you guys. But it's also not possible.
Oh. We're segues.
Oh my God.
We're segues.
Wait, hold on. What's this? You guys keep me company while I'm at work. I'm reading the chat. All right. Yeah.
We're powered by the Darren McCarty brand, which itself is powered by
Lega Sea Cannabis.
Get your Lega Sea Cannabis. It's coming out. It's going to be in store soon. Quality Roots, Sky Mints, a couple of other places. Keep a lookout for them. They're going to be expanding into more spots. And you can always chase that down with some delicious Athletic Brewing Company. Non-alcoholic brews, all the deliciousness without the buzz. 20% off down below. It gets shipped right to your door.
Oh my God! Right to the door skis.
Right to your door. Booker's so excited by that. He started whining a little bit.
And then you got Mint Cannabis. Let me tell you about Mint Cannabis. You can get all the good deals. Almost said 20%. You get, but you walk in there, something's 20% off. They have such good deals going on there at all times. It's insane. They have 6 locations and growing. They are expanding right here in the Metro Detroit area, but they have so many good deals. You're going to get some top shelf at a low shelf price. Mint Cannabis. You can't miss Stay Mint Player. You can also get something cool over at Mess Bucket Comics because you got to have something to read and something to keep your eyes peeled while you're on all this good stuff that we've presented to you here. They've got comics about Darren McCarty. They got graphic novels about, yeah, that's right. I'm telling you about Roddy Piper. You can relax, Booker. And then they've also got some wonderful jerseys. They've got the John Moxley jerseys. They've got the fucking Darren's team's jersey that he's got in the comic book. They got wonderful stuff. MessBucketComics.com. Head on over to our Big Cartel. We got amazing shit there.
BigCartel.com. Get your Wake and Bake apparel. You can also get some Darren McCarty brand merch. The first one ever. Oh, God, I yawned.
Yeah, but you won't yawn when you have your own merch on there because check it out. TOV313 says,
"Oh, get me to know."
Yeah, give me.
You thought I wasn't going to yawn.
I did think you were going to yawn. I watched you wind up for the yawn. But yeah, you can get yourself some really dope ass shit. I mean, the sales are kind of going nuts.
Can you click down 2? One more.
Oh, well, let's go in order.
Okay.
Let's go in order. So this weekend we were busy. Unfortunately, I'm trying. That's why I was trying to pull up the graphic of you at GCW, but we'll get to that. This Thursday, Darren and I are going to be in respective action, but you can catch me teaming up with the good homie.
Oh, I thought it was a commercial.
Oh, no.
Oh, you're going up against some people I know there.
Oh, yeah, look at that. The Dub
Club
and Ace Evans. They're going to take on Honk Rageous and their secret weapon, Schwartzy.
Oh, man.
Smart. Listen, when you're smart, you're smart.
You're smart.
Bring him the secret weapon.
They bring in the heater.
So we're gonna go in there. We're gonna pick up this dub. I'm gonna show Rod how to wrestle because he's starting to let my boy down.
Skibbity paps.
And then he's trying to put it on my boy, like it's Kenny's fault.
Nah, dude.
I mean, I'm gonna come in there and intervention this thing.
You gotta give him the atomic.
Yeah, but the Dub Club is no joke. I show up to House of Truth every so often, and they're in there working on it. And Ace Evans, seasoned professional. But then we roll on to the next day, which the next day we will have a live wake and bake at 4:00 before the doors open, and then from 5 to 6 after the doors open for an hour, we will be running a live wake and bake. But we have a lot to prepare for, especially you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I got some words. You can hear. Listen. Drake, I love you. I got nothing but respect for you. Nothing but respect. In my opinion, top 5 deathmatch wrestler in the world. Top 5 wrestler, in all honesty. One of the best minds that you can go into the ring against. You know, he knows what he's doing. But I'm kind of pissed off.
Ooh.
And unfortunately, you're the first one I got, Drake. So messages will be sent. And I'm sorry that you're the one that gets caught in the crosshairs. But I got some things to win. So you gotta die.
So you gotta die. I'm impartial on that. Yeah. I have to be impartial on that.
Sorry, Drake. Love you, bud.
And then that no good son of a bitch, Briar Wellington's going to show his ugly ass at the building sometime. So
that piece of monkey dung, dude.
Fuck that guy. Fuck what he's going through. Fuck his family. Fuck his bills. Fuck his left and right thumb that he's going to be sucking on when I'm done with him. Briar, I'm here to make your life a living hell. I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to make your soul quiver. I'm not going to make you duck me and dodge me and then play the politics and then show up at my show and fall into absolutely every little bit of a snare trap that the DMAC brand. Good. Good, you dumb motherfucker. Good. I'm gonna slap you around. So then, and because I wish I knew this sooner. I didn't have the information. I had to.
And then I'm in GCW Detroit for some tag gold, and then we defend that tag gold in GCW Rochester.
Ooh.
So that's a hot off the press.
Who are you? Who's got the gold right now?
That's right.
Fuck them up. Let me tell you something right now, brother.
We gotta sign off.
Brother. No. Violence is forever. I mean, I didn't forget about what you did to me in Harpo's, Dominic Guarini. So let me tell you something right now. On top of it, my boys, my guys are coming into Harpo's. And they're going to not only they're going to take from you. I'm going to cut a promo for you. They're going to take from you. Look at me. They're going to take from you. Your property, they're going to take from you. And you're going to have less than you had when you walked in with, because you decided to drop me on my head in Harpo's. My boys are dropping you on your head. They're going to drop your boy on your head. They're going to take your shit. It's going to be our shit. It's going to be sitting on this set right here. GCW Gold, sitting on this set. 3,000 to 4,000 viewers an episode. We're going to take from you. That's all I got to fucking say. So I hope you guys have a great Wednesday. Thank you guys for tuning in.
We appreciate you. We love you. We'll see you on Friday.
I'll see you on Friday.
You gotta hit it.
Hit the go home.
Just get it.